It takes a special kind of person who has the will to carry on, to lay it all on the line when no one dares to make that call. And when it comes down to it, and that push comes to shove, some will stand and deliver, become the best of us all. That's how we got our flag, our freedoms. That's how we got our start. Ooh, that's just who we are. It's a 250. That's just all of the many years this whole country's fought to survive, with its blood, sweat, and tears. It's a 250. We're still standing strong. Our flag of glory's waving high, high above us all. It's the red, white, and blue still reminding me and you. You gotta stand for those who served and answer the call. For the ones that paid the price, they sacrificed it all. So when our anthem starts to play and you decide to take that knee, just remember those who gave their lives so you and I can be free. It's a 250. That's just all of the many years this old country's fought to survive, with its blood, sweat, and tears. That's a debt we can never repay. Oh, it's a 250. We're still standing strong. Our flag of glory's waving high above us all. And the red, white, and blue will always fly straight and true, reminding me. And you, it's the red, white, and blue. We're still standing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon. Tires all flattening, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime happy. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. Put my lips on a long neck, drink a little of my paycheck. Jackpot jukebox when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back like a Kodak. And I'm smiling 'cause you're right on time. And finally kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The work weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst or two and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you.
That is the Friday anthem song for New Music Friday on the Tim Kelly Show. Hello, Friday. Shayna G right there. And boy, what a Friday it has been. And it's going to be a great weekend as well. 250 years of America we celebrate. And we celebrated it with a song called 250. Kicking us off tonight with Shane Pons. Great song, my friend. And thank you for sending it over. And we hope you guys have an epic 4th of July weekend. It starts tomorrow. Starts at midnight tonight. Actually, there'll be lots of fireworks tonight too, I guarantee you. We got lots of fireworks on this program tonight. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And on this live show, I've got a couple of great radio interviews tonight. Delbert Left D. Clugston will join me in hour number 1, and Michael Richard, the director of new artist promotions for Canada and the rest of the world, as you'll find out in the interview tonight. He has went way beyond finding artists just in Canada. And in hour number 3, we're going to dedicate hour number 3 to Michael and play a lot of the artists that he has found over the last year or so to play on this program and to get radio interviews on this program. It's going to be a fun show tonight, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We're just getting started. I'll be playing 3 hours of the best in new country as well. We're going to go till 10 o'clock Central Time tonight. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, 957 hotandfunkyradio.com, kdubradio.com, Boone Country Radio in Canada, and also texasbrewradio.com back in Texas, nbrnonline.com in Nashville, the Music Room in the UK, and you can stream the Tim Kelly Show on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, Google, wherever you stream your music. Just Google search The Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to New Country's Best. Making their radio debut tonight on the program, the East Main Band. This is called Respite Ridge on KICI, or Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
6 a.m. and the alarm clock rings, and the house lays still. Coffee on the front porch, listen to the songs of the whippoorwill. No timelines, got nowhere to be. It's time to unwind. Turn off the nonsense that's constantly reaching, trying to fill my mind. And let it slow tie seat for a little bite to eat in this sleepy little town. Some hey there, how are yous, and how do you do's, and some see you rounds. Boutique shops, all the little mom and pops, the American dream. Slower pace, slow and steady wins a race, or so it would seem. And let it slow down. Where to begin? I remember when I cared so much about why. You can't fix stupid, no matter how hard you try. Head on home with the windows down, just feeling the breeze. Views of creation from way up here make you wanna hit your knees. What to do with the rest of my day out here on Respite Ridge? Kick off my boots or go mow a few rows with something cold from the fridge. And let it slow down. Where to begin? I remember when I cared so much about why. You can't fix stupid, no matter how hard you try. Smoking 225, low and slow on the climb, pulling 204. Gotta let it rest now. Patience is a test, and you'll be coming back for more. Calm sets in as the sun goes down in this Texas sky. It's been one of those days you'd have to see it for yourself. Come on and give it a try. Let it slow down. Let me show you how. Tim Kelly Show from Branson, Missouri.
On KICR,
Indie Country Radio
your summertime station.
for new country's best.
The Tim Kelly Show.
You know the rest. Time for today's newest indie country music with Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best. Love ain't supposed to be a walk in the park. If it was, we'd all have it. It's more like a blindfold reach in the dark, and you're lucky if you can grab it. Now your hands in mine, I'm gonna keep you close. No matter what curves the road's gonna throw, we won't let go. 'Cause we both know we're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, yeah, the tough ones. Ain't gonna say there won't be some days that'll give us all we can take, but we won't back down, we'll make it through somehow if we lean on love and faith. We're never gonna break, we're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, yeah, the tough ones. We found each other by the grace of God, so we better give it all the give we got. We're gonna be the strong ones, still standing when the hell comes, still running when the well runs dry, still believing when the sun don't shine, ain't afraid of a hard day's night, won't quit when it don't go right, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, let the world bring it then some. Girl, we're gonna be the tough ones, yeah, the tough ones.
By request, that is the song that launched the career of a gentleman by the name of Cooper Allen, A-L-A-N, Cooper Allen. That is called Tough Ones. We'll send that out to Chris Allard, DJ Chris Allard, who is listening to us live over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. And a big shout out to his grandmother, Peggy, for listening and tuning in tonight as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. We got a lot of great country music and interviews to get to. We may go a little long tonight, but that's all right. We are going to party on this Friday night before the 250th birthday of America, which starts actually at midnight tonight on July 4th. How about the director of New Artist Promotions for Missouri, my good friend Madison Sharp, and her song called Parting Water on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
What day is it? Can you tell me where I've been? Am I home now? think I need some sleep. And won't you come down with me? Wrap me in your arms. Oh, but please don't leave. 'Cause I promise I'll make better choices next time. But sometimes I need an escape from my mind. And when it's all over, I'll tell you I'm just fine. Oh, you know I'll try to hide it, but I want saved this time. 'Cause I made it out alive. I thank God for parting water to help me fly. And I missed it here. Somebody please let me out. 'Cause these wicked games I'm playing are over now. 'Cause I made it out alive. I thank God for parting water to help me fly. I made it here, and I'm finally out. These wicked games I've been playing are over now.
Once again, her name is Madison Sharp. She is the Director of New Artist Promotions for Missouri. You can check her out on the Meet the Staff page on my website at top of the homepage of KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I got a lot of tabs there. Just hit whatever you like. There's tons of entertainment. We got the best in gospel music playing over there. We've got country cover songs playing now. My show is over there, the interview archives, where the interviews from tonight will go in. Lots of good stuff. This next artist is making his radio debut on the Tim Kelly Show tonight. This is Tristan Hutton from the UK. This is called Same to Me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on New Music Friday.
Friday night and you're looking in the mirror, asking me to choose. These faded jeans, all this pretty little sundress, and what about these high-heeled shoes? You say that nothing quite fits like it once did. You hate your smile lines and signs that you had kids, but to me you'll always be the same. 'Cause there are some things that the years don't claim, like the quiet comfort of another night in, and the things you've seen, and the places we've been, and the way you wipe all of your tears away. When love and loss turn your world to gray, and your warm embrace when I'm broken into, and the way our kids look up to you. So quit holding on to something that you used to be, 'cause you're still just the same to me.
day, another school run in the drizzle. This wasn't always you. Fading like you just caught in the middle. Like your beauty's faded all too soon. You say you're going round town just unseen. Growing older by the minute in a routine. But to me you'll always be the same. Cause there are some things that the years don't claim. Like the quiet comfort of another night in. And the things you've seen and the places we've been. And the way you wipe all of your tears away. When love and loss turn your world to grey. And your warm embrace when I'm broken in two. And the way our kids look up to you. So quit holding on to something that you used to be. Oh yeah. Quit holding on to something that you used to be. Cause you're still just the same to me. Oh yeah, yeah. You think your light is going out, but if you saw what I can see, no, you wouldn't be persuading that you're everything I need. The quiet comfort of another night in, and the things you've seen, and the places we've been, and the way you wipe all of your tears away. When love and loss turn your world to grey. Your warm embrace when I'm broken into, and the way our kids look up to you. So quit holding on to something that you used to be. Oh yeah. Quit holding on to something that you used to be. Cause you're still just the same to me. Still just the same to me.
This hour of the Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Willie John Music. Check out Willie John Music on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at Willie John Music on Facebook.
Silence hit too hard. The steady hand you held on to when life pulled you apart. I never counted what it cost me. Just gave you all I had. Every piece of who I was, the good and the bad. I stood beside you in the shadows when the lights were burning low. Tried to be the man you needed even when I didn't know. But somewhere in the middle I started losing me, feeling like I was just close enough, but never who you choose to keep. If I'm not good enough to be your only one, then I won't be hanging on, waiting on your love. If I'm not good enough to be your everything, then I'll find somebody who sees the best in me. If I'm not good enough, I'll let it be. I've been more than most men should, just trying to make it right, picking up the broken pieces night after night. But love shouldn't feel like proving your worth every day. And a heart that's always second eventually walks away. I'm not angry, I'm just honest, not bitter, just awake. Sometimes letting go is the bravest move you make. I still believe in forever, just not halfway true. And I won't keep chasing someone who won't choose me too. If I'm not good enough to be your only one, then I won't be hanging on, waiting on you. best in me. If I'm not good enough, I'll let it be. If I'm not good enough to be your only one, then I won't be hanging on, waiting on your love. If I'm not good enough to be your everything, then I'll find somebody who sees the best in me. If I'm not good enough, I'll let it be.
That is a brand new single from my good friend Willie John Hicks. It is Jon on John, and Willie John Music on Facebook is where you can find him. That is called Not Good Enough. Well, I'll tell you what, it is good enough. It made this program, and I can say New Country's Best behind that song. And Willie John and I had a great radio interview a couple of weeks ago. You can go back and check it out in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And where that little search circle is, just search Willie John and it will pop right up and you'll be able to listen to the whole interview over and over again. Awesome stuff. And tonight, after the live interviews are over, they will end up in the archives as well. And so if you're just now getting tuned in, you're not missing anything. Everything we do is recorded, and we appreciate you for tuning in live as well. This next talented young lady is making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, and her name is Shiloh Woods. One of her 2 songs out to radio is called Buy Her Roses on KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Didn't ask for much, but you acted like it. Was it really love? If it's just me trying. Heard your friends talking about the way she tied you down. I wish that they were joking. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you didn't buy those roses for me. Would have been fine with bluebells or daisies. Highway flowers just sitting there waiting for you to stop your truck, put 'em in a Dixie cup. A real man would for sure, but that ain't what you were. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you didn't buy those roses for me. Boy, you got some nerve to give what I deserve. You walked away too clean for how you drug me through the dirt. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you promised that you would never leave, but you didn't buy those roses for me. dance. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday. Turn it up loud, let the new stars play. Indie country gold coming your way. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music
Listening to
Friday.
KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews in the program tonight. And I've got Delbert Left D. Clugston with us tonight. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, Tim. Good to be on here.
You must be a lefty. I've got my right hand on the mouse running the whole show right now, but
I am. Yeah. Funny story about the name. I usually tell this just kind of to explain it. So I am left-handed, and a couple of my friends at work call me Big D, and my name is Delbert, obviously. So I just decided to incorporate all that into that kind of nickname of Lefty, and put my music into that. So yeah,
I love that.
That's where it comes from.
you got to be unique and different and stand out in the world of music, country music, whatever, huh?
That's right. That's my thing.
That's awesome. Well, last night you went and saw Miss Hannah Harper, who just won American Idol's first female country singer to do it since Carrie Underwood, and we get to go see her in August next month. So that's going to be awesome. I look forward to that.
I tell you, it was a great time, a great show. All three of them, our openers, did incredible. They were local artists in areas that we went to, and she come out and just she has such a pure voice, and her it's a good, strong Christian faith, and she's very open about it, and all of her family, her brothers play in her band, her dad plays banjo, and just all local artists in her band. It's just incredible.
Absolutely. Well, and you never know when a song's going to hit that even just has a strange title. I mean, so simple, string cheese. Who would have thought, right? I mean, I've ate that myself. We got to refrigerate a bunch of it in there right now because we have our grandson here all the time.
Yep, absolutely. It just, it just resonated with so many people, mothers especially, and they got on that phone when it's time to vote and pulled her through. So it's a cool story.
Well,
her story's a good one.
That's the deal right there. It's a cool story, and when she told that story in her live audition on American Idol, it brought Carrie Underwood to tears.
Yep,
and
sure
when
did.
you can do something like that, the song's already having an impact, but it's the story behind it, and that's why I like doing these interviews. And we're going to get to hear the story behind three of yours here in just a little bit as well. So you're from Mount Vernon, Illinois, and we connected through a friend of mine, Kelly Miller, who is also an artist and a sponsor of this program that I play. So she was doing a radio show for a little bit on B2 Internet Radio with Shane Smith and all those folks over there. But she got to interview you before I did. Lucky her.
Yes, she did. I got to be the first interview that she did. So we made our way through it. I think it was my first interview as well. So it worked out. We survived, and here we are. Yes, and she did. She did point me to you, and I'm grateful for it.
Well, she invited us to go to dinner with them when they were in Springfield, Missouri for the day, and so we met them up at the mall, and we had a great dinner and everything, and I met her husband, Heath, and we've been friends ever since, and we're going to meet her, of course, next month, and we're going to go down and see Hannah Harper with her because she's playing where Kelly lives down in Harrison, Arkansas, so that's going to be a fun night, and I look forward to it, for sure.
Yeah, but it'll be a great time, I'm sure.
Absolutely, and we have a great time in here, too. She comes into my TikTok lives, and we're live over here right now at Tim Kelly on Air on TikTok. So after the interview, if you want to come in and hang out with us for a little bit and say hello, if you do the TikTok thing, but I'm also on Facebook and YouTube too. So.
Yep. I've got in on your lives there a few times on TikTok when I have a chance.
That's right. Yep. Absolutely, and I appreciate that, man. You guys are what makes it fun, and I'll tell you what, it's kind of what I call the fastest 3 hours in radio. We have so much fun over here.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
Time really flies when we're doing it, and it does with these interviews too, man. So tell us about your story and how you got started singing in country music. What resonated for you?
Well, I grew up in church. I grew up in a conservative church, no instrumentation, but I grew up singing the old gospel hymns and loved it. Always loved to sing ever since I can remember. My family all sings. We still do. When we get together, we sing the old songs, So I always wanted to be a singer. Always wanted to be a country singer once I found that, and I loved it. Loved the the steel guitar and all of it.
Oh yeah.
So, but I never followed anything. Never went ahead with any of that. I left that church, left the way that I was raised, and I turned from God, and for many years. But I was gifted a guitar in Christmas of 2016, kind of as an afterthought, and I taught myself how to play it, and within a couple months of learning some of the basic chords, the songs started coming out of me, and so that's just kind of how that all got started.
Wow.
And I
That's
just
awesome. So you're
carried on with it.
Yeah, you're 10 years in, and we're just now finding out about you. I just celebrated 14 years of doing this program last month. So
Yeah. It's I didn't have Facebook. I didn't have a lot of that stuff. I've had the YouTube channel pretty much from the start, just to kind of have keep everything collected. But it's hard. It's hard to get out there. It's hard to get people to notice or listen.
Well, it is, and it takes a long time to build a brand, and I talk about that all the time in the interviews. You guys work so hard as independent artists. You got merchandise to design logos for, and you got to design if you do a website and all this other stuff, that goes into it. And not only just the music, that's a big part of it, and probably the biggest part, especially doing a full-length album. What's the title going to be? What's going to be the main song? And that kind of thing. What's going to be 2, 3, 4, whatever. And there's just a lot of work that goes into it. And you work hard besides what you do in music, man. You're on call all the time and that kind of thing too. So got to make a living too and pay those bills, right?
That's right. Yep, I'm a locomotive engineer, so I am on call, running trains and making everybody mad when we block your crossing. But but I will say that it affords me some time to write. I write a lot of songs when I'm on a train.
Yeah. I bet. I'm hearing songs right now just in what you do for a living.
Yeah, but I just as I'm going down the rail, a lot of times I'm thinking, and writing stuff down, and a lot of them have been born that way.
Don't let your guard down unless the train is coming around the track.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So everything has its perks, I guess.
Well, I did this job for a while picking you guys up because, you only get so much time to drive the train and, you get fatigued and you got to have those sleep hours. So they'll actually lock down that train on the tracks. And I used to drive a van around picking you guys up and taking you back to a hotel or wherever the place was. And I did it out of Springfield, Missouri. So, sometimes and I would be on call. You'd get a call at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning and, hey, they need you to be there in an hour or so, and whatever. So.
Yep. Oh, yeah. You guys, you folks that haul us around are just, subject to the same kind of hours, basically,
right.
which is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's no day and night. It all runs together. But it's a different kind of living, that's for sure. But it takes some getting used to.
Well, and that makes it hard to get out there and do weekend gigs and schedule a lot of stuff too that you probably really want to do because of that. So, hopefully one of these days something will switch for you, and we can, like on the train tracks, flip that switch to put it on another track, and you'll get on another track and get out there and do what you really love. Because I know you're like me probably. When you do something that you love, you'll even do it for free, like I do this radio show, and you're so passionate about it, you'd rather be doing that than actually what pays the bills, right?
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We do have some days off now that I never had before. That's been about a year since we've had those, so that is a huge improvement and has allowed me to play out more than I have in the past. I mean, I got some children that they're the priority when I have time off, but every now and then I'm able to sneak in a show here and there. So that has certainly helped.
That's awesome. Well, and you got to sneak in one last night going and seeing Hannah Harper, and she was in St. Louis area, I guess?
It's the campground south of St. Louis. Yeah, Mineral Point, Missouri, actually. Big River Outdoors Campground. Check them out. they're on Facebook and everywhere, and just good people.
Awesome. I was going to ask you, because I've interviewed several people from Illinois. Annie Vander, one of my all-time favorites from up there, and I'll tell you, she's something else. And then you've got a bunch of others. I've Night Owl Country Band, I think I've interviewed from up there, and different ones. But your country music scene was what I'm leading to. You got pretty good venues up there that you like, and some of your favorites that you've played.
There is my immediate town, for whatever reason, as things are, is not real booming music wise. You got the bars and stuff, but it's hard to get a crowd in. But within an hour drive of where I live, go south an hour, even north an hour, there's pretty good scenes, so that's kind of seems like where I end up most of the time.
Okay.
There's a local. It's a bar, but it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But they have really supported independent artists. I've done an open mic there a time or two, and they're looking to get me booked to come to a show. It's about 45 minutes from where I live. So there's some. It's kind of a few places like that are really, really helping people like me out, and so I'm hoping it keeps catching on, to where you get some more opportunities.
That's awesome. I saw on social media, and you may have saw it too, just not too long ago, Kelly Miller did her first open mic, and she just did her second one at a senior living facility here just not too long ago. But, it's pretty cool when you can get in front of folks, especially in those smaller venues and more intimate places like those, and the music that you're singing and the original music and the stories that you're telling them behind them, like we're going to hear in the interviews tonight. You can really see that it's having an impact in those smaller venues, especially, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. Or you get people that are, actually listening to what you're singing and saying, and there's something special about that, especially as a singer-songwriter. I don't have a band, so it's all about the music, all about the song for me.
Well, and you get to hear their stories too, of why they like country music, and you probably heard some of that last night when you was at the Hannah Harper concert. Of what brought other people there. Not just because she blew it up and won American Idol, but because she's such a great soul, like you said, and a Christian woman and a family type person. And boy, that's what people can relate with, isn't it? All of that.
Absolutely. And, Lord knows this country needs more of that.
Right. Absolutely. I agree. Now, are you a part of a family that grew up singing and playing? Or did your dad, grandpa, anything like that? Or you have any brothers and sisters that are into music or doing anything with it?
Nope, not really. We sang, like I said, in church, the old gospel hymns.
Right.
My oldest brother does do prison ministry where they go and sing in prisons.
I thought he was doing time. You scared me there for a second.
No.
Well, that's good.
No, he's doing the right kind of time.
There you go.
So he does do that, and like I said, we all love to sing and all that. It's just none of my siblings have ever pursued any kind of, artistry like I have.
Well, that's awesome that you're doing it, and I tell you what, you're setting the bar for other folks to do it. There's a lot of young people that I've interviewed on this program, as young as 10 years old, have been on my program, and and I hear that a lot. That's how they started, was singing in the church, like you, and then they kind of evolved into country music. Probably because of somebody like the great Patsy Cline or, Loretta Lynn for the females and different ones like that. Now, who resonated with you in the world of country music vocally or that you listened to maybe on the radio that you used to listen to all the time and said, hey, that's what I want to do right there? Garth Brooks. There you go.
I mean, I was born in 1980, so and in my early teens he was country music.
Ding ding ding! That 90s country got me into country radio too.
He was on the radio anytime you turned it on, and he was an entertainer, and there's a lot of things that about him these days that I may or may not agree with, but besides all that, when I would listen to his songs and his music and watch his shows, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. He showed us how to put on a show, didn't he?
Yes, absolutely did.
Yeah.
He absolutely did. And now I see that, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And I could not probably ever, emulate that. But yeah, as far as one single artist that I would attribute to my dreams, it would be him.
How about that? Well, it's come full circle because I was telling you those young folks that I've had as young as 10. Now, she wasn't 10 when she got on this program, but I've interviewed Garth's daughter, Allie Colleen, 3 times on this show. So
Really? I follow her. Yep.
She's an independent artist. She don't want to use daddy's name or fame or
Yep.
money or any of that. She wants to do it on her own, and I commend her for that. And so
Absolutely.
when we did the interview, I couldn't even say that she was Garth's daughter. I can say
Yep.
it now off the air, and a lot of
Right.
people know it. But, she's super talented as well. And her and Lee Bryce did a duet together. Sarah, Lee's wife, wrote it, and Allie Colleen wrote the song. And he got married here in Branson about 8 or 9 years ago. So I thought that
really?
was cool that they teamed up because he's a big deal
Yeah.
in country music too. So
Yeah.
you just never know what's out there for you. Now, what would be your dream gig? Somebody you might even get to sing a duet with yourself or open a show for?
Oh man, well, if I could go back in time now that I'm older and understand music a little more, it'd be Merle Haggard.
There you go.
So aside from Garth, kind of igniting the dream in me, Merle Haggard would be my top influence, I would say. Man, I don't know.
Him and Willie Nelson split a theater here in Branson in the 90s. It was the old Mel Tillis Theater. It's been a lot of stuff. It was a car museum back in the day, and it is currently owned by the Branson Columns. They're calling it the Columns Theater. It's down behind the Olive Garden on the Strip here. And so it's got a great history of, a lot of country music in that building. I mean, you can just walk around and you can walk around on the walls and see the nostalgia of that building. And I was doing my radio show there for a while on Saturdays too. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's awesome. And Merle Haggard's one of his exes, Miss Leona Williams, is not too far from us. And we've got to interview her and go see her performing in live shows. I think she'd be 81 or 82 this year. I'm not exactly, but I know she's in her 80s.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
Still sounding
I
good
remember.
too.
Yeah, I see her name come up every once in a while,
Right.
on bills.
Well, we're
So-
hoping after the interview tonight, we're going to see your name pop up. We're going to chart you in the UK and the Netherlands with my good friend Miss Joyce from Gotti, and we've already done that a few times for you, so that's good stuff. And like I said, you got a very unique name, Delbert Left D. Clugston. So tell us about the first song we're going to play tonight. It is called "Holding Me Down."
Holding Me Down. That song literally saved me, and in the most literal sense of the word. Like I said earlier, I left the way that I was raised, and I turned my back on God, and I ran, and ultimately I became a functioning alcoholic to cope with life, because I thought that's what I needed to do. And I was facing a divorce, and knew that I needed to do something with my life. I didn't want to be that person anymore that turned to alcohol, and so I wrote that song one day at work, and thought that nobody would ever hear it because of how personal it is, and God had other plans. He ultimately used that song to turn me around and to bring me to Him.
Wow.
As I was in my living room one night by myself, trying to work out a melody for it, in that moment, he used it to get through to me finally, and so it literally saved me. I gave my life to Him that night in that living room, and I decided that the world needed to hear the song after all.
So you've been in music. You got back into it about 2016. How long's this song been available?
That song came out February 12th of this year.
Okay.
I just wrote it. So I've been a Christian now a year. Father's Day.
Well,
last
congratulations.
year. Thank you. It's been wonderful. So it came out, I wrote it the week before Father's Day in 2025. So,
Wow.
and I was able to get it recorded and get it out this year in February. So yeah, it's not been real long.
Isn't that amazing what a song can do? And it's got a really cool timing too. I look at the times on some of these songs. It plays out in 4 minutes and 44 seconds exactly. And for a song to do that and have that kind of impact and be life changing in that short amount of time, isn't that crazy good about music?
It is. Music is an incredible thing, and you know, like I said, I would have never dreamt that God would use those words that I wrote myself to get through to me.
Yeah.
You know, a week later, but He did, because you can't decide how he works, and that's what he did with it. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful that, you know, He never gave up on me, and
You betcha.
And he's there.
Well, you know, that simple title we talked about in the opening with Miss Hannah Harper of String Cheese got her through postpartum depression, and she just wanted to be a better mom and raise her family and keep her Christian status, you know, and do all of the things that she wanted to do for her family to be a success. Now she's doing it in music and helping many others by telling those stories, and you're doing the exact same thing tonight, my friend.
That is my goal, and you know, obviously, since that changed in my life, since my heart changed, a lot of the stuff that I've been writing since then has been more Christian style music, more gospel oriented. If I'm writing it or singing it, it's always going to have a country twinge to it because that's just who I am. But yeah, that's kind of where I've went from there. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see where God has where He has for me to go with what I'm doing now, and yeah, it's exciting.
Well, that's awesome, because I'll tell you, right before we got on the air tonight, I got hit up by somebody that asked if I play gospel music, and I do on this program. I like the country, the gospel, some bluegrass, that type of thing, so I'll do a mix of all of those. So you guys are going to get to meet the Burris family real soon. I've never heard of them, but they are a great Christian gospel group too, so I'm going to be checking their stuff out and probably putting some of that on the radio too. So, and I've done many others, so yeah. I've
when I've been on some of your lives, I've heard you play some more gospel style music.
This Jory Jewett. I mean, I get requests in every show for Jory Jewett, and he's fantastic. If you haven't heard him, go check him out. It's Jory, Jory Jewett. So.
Okay, I will. Yep, I sure will.
You bet. And while you're on social media, and we'll talk about yours in a minute, go check out Delbert Left. It is FLEF, capital D, Clugston. This is called Holding Me Down. We'll come back and talk about two more of his songs on a New Music Friday edition of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
To the bottle that's dragging me to hell, believing all the lies I know so well. There ain't no comfort in it, just an illusion of, 'cause the high I chase keeps holding me down. It's a battle that I can't win all by myself. Take my hand, Lord, and lead me from this cell. For far too many years, I hid in a glass of whiskey. The feeling of escape was just too tempting. Thinking I was strong, oh, but really all alone. Too scared to face reality alone. It's a battle that I can't win all by myself. Take my hand, Lord, and lead me from this cell. 'Cause the devil, he just laughs at all your sorrow. And he whispers, you can try again tomorrow. Lord, free me from this prison before I drown. 'Cause the high chase keeps holding me down. It's a battle that I can't win all by myself. Take my hand, Lord, and lead me from this cell. Oh, take my hand, Lord, and lead me from myself.
His name is Delbert Left D. Clugston. That is called Holding Me Down. What a great song and a great story behind it. And thank you for putting your heart and soul out in the world of music and telling us those stories, too. That's going to have great impact on folks.
Yeah, well, that is my prayer for it. It's a hard thing kind of to be vulnerable and you know, show that side of yourself, but I believe it's necessary, and it makes for great music that can hopefully help others,
Right.
you know, in their journey.
You know, I've had other artists tell me about those problems and open up. You know, it's hard when you are recovering from alcoholism and that kind of thing, maybe even to this day, to play some of those little honky-tonks and bars that you're talking about, because the temptation's right there, right?
Yeah, I suppose. I'm sure for some people it is, and I do have to say in that regard, for me, when I asked God to help me with that problem, He helped me.
Awesome.
He shut it off. I really don't have a struggle with it anymore. So that I'm grateful for, that I can be, you know, in that environment and not be tempted.
Yep.
So yeah, he certainly came through for me when I finally, you know, realized that I needed his help.
Right. Well, you were talking about some of those little venues, and we have one over here in Springfield, Missouri that we like to go to. Now, they do serve that kind of thing there, and the food is great too, but it's people more my age and the older crowd that kind of go there, and they go there to listen to the independent artists like you. So if you ever come to this area, or if you're planning to, hit me up and I'll get you the info to that venue too. Maybe get to see you there in a live show. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. I absolutely will.
Yeah, and there's nothing getting better with good food and country music, man. And this time of year with the festivals we got going on in the summer, and like you just saw Hannah Harper last night, man, that's the deal right now, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can find some music to listen to about anywhere right now. It's great. Love it.
Sure is. Let's talk about your next two songs, "The Love We Had" and then "That Moment." We'll play these.
The Love We Had is based on a true story, not mine, although it turned out to be the case. But a friend of mine was going through a tough time, and you know, we were good friends and talked a lot, and somehow or other that line just hit me one day, and I wrote that song. So that was my debut single back in 2024. It's done pretty well for me, for, you know, nobody knowing who I am. It's a country song.
Yep, that's awesome. You know, I tell this all the time. I'm on 13 stations total around the world, so that's what we're going to put you on tonight. And country music is universal. And when you see your streaming stats, sometimes you're probably blown away by where people are tuning in, right?
Oh, yeah, it's crazy when you look through there, the different countries. Some of them you like never even heard of.
I know, right? I'm the same way.
Yeah, It's wild how it gets out there for sure.
They're listening in Russia and the Ukraine, and they've been in a war for a while, and they're still listening to this program. Somebody is in both those countries. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So,
yep, it is.
yep.
It is amazing.
Well, that moment, that's a perfect segue into this next song, because that moment's pretty cool, but talk about this song. It's cool, too.
That moment, that song was also come from a personal experience of a relationship that went nowhere, and ultimately was told via text that, if there was ever going to be something, that moment was past.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I read that line, I knew that there was going to be a song out of it, and that is the song that was born of it. So, but it's more universal than that. That's the idea that I wrote it from. But it kind of is a reality check. Just don't take anything for granted.
Right.
We don't know how long we have. We don't know, when our last breath is. So, enjoy the things that you can, and your family, love your kids, and do the best you can.
Right. And, growing up and listening to this music all my life, we've lost so many in the world of music at such an early age. Elvis was one of them that made such a big impact, but that is the truth, isn't it? We have a short time to make a big impact on this world, don't we? All of us.
That's right. And so, that's kind of where I'm at with that song. It's just a reminder that we don't know.
Yep.
So, make the most of each moment.
Well, I didn't know you before this interview that well, and I really enjoyed talking to you tonight, Delbert. Thank you for doing this, and don't be a stranger. If you want to come back in a few months and do it again, I'd love to have you back, and we'll talk about maybe some new music you'll have out.
Absolutely. Well, I am grateful to be here. I'm grateful to Kelly for sending me your way, and I've appreciated our conversation. I've enjoyed it, and I enjoy your show, and appreciate what you do for us independent artists.
Thank you. I already felt like I knew you because you'd come in here several times, and so now I'm looking forward to even more the next interview. It's like catching up with a good friend, and you are that.
That's right. Well, I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thanks for doing the program. Now, where can everybody else find you on social media if they want to check out more from Delbert Left D. Clugston?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. I have a YouTube channel, TikTok, and that's it. But it's all underneath my handle, Delbert Left D, and that's LEFD Clugston.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the streaming services as well is the same name. All my music's underneath that name as well.
That is awesome, man, and so is your music. I appreciate the time tonight, and have a great 4th of July tomorrow. We celebrate 250 years of America, and my grandson celebrates 9 years.
That's an incredible thing, and 250 years is incredible as well, and God has been good to us, and I pray that he continues to. And
yes, sir.
And thank you for your time, Tim. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a great time with your family. Be safe if you do those fireworks, or if you go see a show. Have a great time watching those too. We've got a neighborhood where we can watch them right here. They spend some big bucks right here in the neighborhood, so we can safely watch them right out the front door. So
that's perfect. Yep.
Thank you, Delbert. I appreciate the time tonight. We're going to play The Love We Had, and that moment is coming up right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
It started with a knock, a good night kiss. Unanswered calls, no time, I guess. Your fingers on my skin, turning cold. Silence in the hallway when I get home. 'Cause you've been leaving for a long, long time, gently guiding me out of your life, slowly closing the door on the past, turning down the lights, turning off the love we had. Well, I guess I saw it coming all along, hiding from the fear of waking up alone, searching searching for the reasons, drawing dead, running from the empty and the crazy in my head. 'Cause you've been leaving for a long, long time, gently guiding me out of your life, slowly closing the door on the past, turning down the lights, turning off the love we had. Well, you made your getaway, cut your ties with yesterday. Now looking back, well, I think it's safe to say that you've been leaving for a long, long time, gently guiding me out of your life, slowly closing the door on the past you left behind, turning down the lights, turning off the love we had. Yeah, you're turning down the lights, turning off the love we had. The love we had.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
You know that moment when you look in someone's eyes, see yourself, and then that moment is past. Was it your imagination, just a reflection of your pain? Is there some way you can get that moment back again? That moment is past. Time waits for no one, it's just steady moving on. So make the most of every moment, for soon we're all gone. Know that moment when the world got a little brighter, the sun shone through, and then that moment has passed. The clouds rolling like lava, only your candle flickers bare. You stare into the darkness for the light that once was there. That moment has passed.
waits for no one. It's just steady moving on. So make the most of every moment, for soon they're all gone. Time waits for no one, just steady moving on. So make the most of every moment, for soon they're all gone. They're all gone. And that moment has passed.
His name is Delbert Lefty Clugston. That is Lefd and Clugston. Go check him out on social media. He is fantastic. Thank you, Delbert, for making that great music. And what an impact. Impactful music and impactful stories tonight on the program. The stories behind the songs, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do in the interviews, and I love it. We're going to have another great interview in this hour. Michael Richard, the Director of New Artist Promotions for Canada and the rest of the world, is going to join us in this hour, and you guys are going to enjoy that interview as well. We're going to find out about him and how he finds a lot of the artists that I've been playing on the radio program and interviewing in this past year as well. We're going to kick it off with a young lady that he calls his sister now, since they hit it off and making the connection for music. She is Kelly Miller, the one that Delbert helped me find Delbert, and thank you, Kelly, for that. We're going to be hanging out with her actually next month on August the 7th when we go see Hannah Harper as well in Harrison, Arkansas. I look forward to that. How about Kelly's song Leading Me Right Back to You, kicking off hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
All of my life I've run from you. Every step I took, I thought I knew. Chasing dreams that led me far away. But your love was there, it never strayed. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. I tried to fight the way I feel inside, hiding from a love I couldn't find. But every time I thought I'd found my way, your heart was the home I ran from every day. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. Maybe love's been chasing me all this time, and I was too afraid to see the signs. But now I know my heart has found the truth. It always led me back to you. What if all along it was me and you? What if you're the one I was meant to run into? Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. What if all along it was one and two. Every road I've taken, every path I choose was leading me right back to you. Was leading me right back to you. Was leading me right back to you.
This hour of the Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Kelly Miller Music. Find Kelly Miller Music on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and on all major music streaming platforms.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country.
I think I'm going to celebrate the 4th of July shooting off a few fireworks.
Have a great 4th of July, but please leave the fireworks to the pros.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
First love is like a whirlwind, hit you like a flash, snuck up on me. Then the next thing I was driving somewhere fast in a rusted short bed Chevy with a 5-foot hurricane that lit me up like fireworks at a New Year's Eve parade. Now I'm on a roller coaster, I'm feeling way too high. This girl has got me reeling, I won't lie. You got me like a riptide, pulling my crown, pulling me out, tearing me up inside. Down is up, up is down. I keep on swimming toward the sky, and now you're always by my side. You got me like a riptide. Long hair and a suntan with kisses like cocaine. She's a devil's green and angel light behind them Ray-Ban shades. I'm spinning like a surfer and the waves knocked off his board. All topsy-turvy, feeling things I've never felt before. Well, Lord, have mercy, I've gone and lost my mind. I can't see straight and I have come to find. You got me like a riptide, pulling my crown, pulling me out, tearing me up inside. Down is up, up is down. I keep on swimming toward the sky, and now you're always by my side. You got me like a riptide. You got me like a tearing me up inside. Down is up, up is down. Like a riptide, pulling my crown, pulling me out, tearing me up inside. Down is up is down. I keep on swimming toward the sky, and now you're always by my side. You got me like a riptide. Inside. You got me like a riptide, like a riptide. You got me like a riptide.
Making his radio debut tonight with a brand new song. He is my good friend Copperhead Jones, the latest single out to radio right there. It is called Riptide. I'll call that country music that rocks, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow Copperhead Jones all over social media. Tell him you heard him tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday. This next young lady, I believe this song was written by my good friend Cherie Swartz, the Songbird, and Chloe Ray is her name. She spells it a little differently. It is Chloe. Chloe Ray. Ray, and Ray is R-A-E. This is called Kiss Your Boots Goodbye on a New Music Friday edition of The Tim Kelly Show, playing New Country's best.
Shake our thing right in front of his ugly face. Stroll through the bar, nice and slow, turning all the heads, causing a show. By the end of the night, when he's hugging her tight, he'll be looking over her shoulder, saying, "Damn, you're fine." Even an old bar looks good with a fresh coat of paint. If you turn the lights on, you'll see what I'm saying. Come on, girl, hold your head up high. Let's party it up, and he can kiss your boots goodbye. Get in and give him the best years of your life. Come on now, those years start tonight. Anytime that fool walks by, grab a cowboy and stare in his eyes. And by the end of the night, when he's hugging her tight, he'll be looking over her shoulder, saying, "Damn, you're fine." Even an old bar looks good with a fresh coat of paint. If you turn the lights on, you'll see what I'm saying. Come on, girl, hold your head up high. Let's party it up, and he can kiss your boots goodbye. Kiss your boots goodbye. Hey girl, that old barn ain't got nothing on you. You're the life of the party, and he knows it too. By the end of the night, when he's hugging her tight, he'll be looking over her shoulder, saying, "Damn, you're fine." Even an old bar looks good with a fresh coat of paint. If you turn the lights on, you'll see what I'm saying. Come on, girl, hold your head up high. Let's party it up, and he can kiss your boots goodbye. Let's party it up, and he can kiss your boots goodbye. Kiss your boots goodbye. Go, he can kiss your boots goodbye.
This is Beverly Brown Sims, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Wanderer, are you tired of your journey? Are you tired of your burden? Come lay down. Hello, pridey girl, so far and so alone. It's time to come back home and lay it down. There is no fear in the presence of his love. It's always been enough, come lay it down. There is no shame, stand against his grace. He knows all your ways, so lay it down. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his eyes are spread wide. Lay it down and count it done. Lay it down so you can run to the eyes of Jesus. There you can abide. Yes, there you can abide. There is no toil to bring you back again, to make up for what you did, so lay it down. His yoke is easy and his burden light. Life made whole with Jesus by your side, and lay it down. Lay it down at the cross. Lay it down and count it lost. For the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. who wipes away the tears, for his love is greater than you know. Cast your burdens to the Lord, all your shame and all your hurt, for his love is greater than you know. Cast your worries and your fears to he who wipes away the tears, for his love is greater than you know. Lay it down at the cross, lay it down and count it lost, for the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. And lay it down and count it done, lay it down so you can run to the arms of Jesus. They can abide. Lay it down at the cross, lay it down and count it lost, for the sake of Jesus, his arms are spread wide. Lay it down and count it done, lay it down so you can run to the arms of Jesus. There you can abide. Cast your burdens to the Lord, all your shame and all your hurt, for his love is greater than you know. Cast your worries and your fears to he who wipes away the tears, for his love is greater than you know.
His name is Jory Jewett. That is Jory, Jory Jewett, and that song is called Lay It Down. Great video to that song as well. You can check it out on his YouTube channel and go give him a like and a follow on TikTok. He does lots of lives and plays lots of other great gospel music on his channel as well on TikTok. And you can check out the gospel greats on my website. It's KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. I'm going to play one more song, and then we're going to have our second radio interview of the evening. Michael Richard, the Director of New Artist Promotions for Canada, is going to join us on the program. You're going to get to hear all of his ways that he finds country music artists to play on this program and how we found each other, and all that kind of good stuff is coming up after my girl Trisha Marie, the Director of New Artist Promotions for Michigan, and her latest single. It is called Backseat Hallelujah on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on New Music Friday.
Mama said love would find its way when the time was right someday. I rolled my eyes and shook my head after all the tears I'd shed. And you showed up out of nowhere, wind blonde hair and a country prayer. One kiss under that dashboard glow, and suddenly I knew. Backseat hallelujah, hands on me like truth does. Windows fogged up in your truck, with the radio turned up, heaven in a Chevrolet, heartbeat singing, stay, stay, stay. I found God in the way you love me. Backseat hallelujah. Oh, backseat hallelujah. Church bells ring on Sunday mornings, but I hear angels when you're calling. Every scar and every bruise led me straight to you. Oh, backseat hallelujah, hands on me like truth does. Windows fogged up in your truck, with the radio turned up, heaven in a Chevrolet, heartbeat singing, stay, stay,
Turn it up, feel right.
Got your favorites and the ones you couldn't find.
Fresh from the heart, straight to your dial tonight. It's that Friday kind of shine. The Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday. Spinning all the best in indie country sound. Turn it loud, don't you go. Let the weekend start this way. New voices, new stories rolling into town. The Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday. Playing all the best in new indie country now.
Listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is New Music Friday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews in the program tonight. The next interview, you get to hear 3 songs, but he's not an artist. He is actually the director of New Artist Promotions for Canada, and my good friend Michael Richard. How are you tonight?
How's it going, Tim? Nice to hear from you. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Me too, man. We talk all the time on Facebook Messenger, but this is actually our first ever phone conversation, and it's great to have you on
It
today.
is, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I really appreciate it, Tim.
Oh, you're welcome. I've been looking forward to it. And, you have helped me find a lot of artists over the past year or so, and I think you just found me through social media too. Is that right?
I did, yes.
Yep. You listen to a lot of great country music, and some of the stations up there in Canada, you were telling me, won't play the independent artist, and so you reached out to me, and you're like, hey, I found this guy in Branson that'll play him, and here we are.
Definitely, especially like the local artists here in the Maritimes. Like,
yeah.
I've got a list of like Bruce Manning, Flo Durrell, Luke Jaye, Rick Reese. I mean, our local country station won't play these guys at all because the main reason they won't play them is because they're either too country, the artists don't do it for a living, or they won't sell out stadiums for concerts. And I'm thinking, well, how do you expect these artists to sell out concerts if you won't even play their music?
Exactly.
I mean, I think independent artists have to work twice as hard because they have to work during the day and then perform at night. And it really just ticks me off. I'm sorry, but...
Well, absolutely. And, a lot of them perform every weekend. And, I do a couple of 2 or 3 shows a week, too, and still work a full-time gig. And you work a full-time gig, too. You've been at your job for, 36 years?
It's been 36 years. 36 years. Like I say, I work in a grocery store, so that's just about it.
You need to work them and see if they'll play my show through them speakers in that store, right?
Well, you never know. We might get some new fans out of this.
You betcha. And so, that's awesome. And you make a lot of great contacts there, too. I see people that have known you, and they come in there specifically probably go through your line to be checked out, and you make a lot of great relationships doing what you do for a living.
I have a little bit of a following. I guess you could say that, yeah.
You do. Well, you make some great relationships in the world of country music, too, my friend, and you've got some people that absolutely love you, and specifically 3 of them that we're going to play tonight that you helped me find. And so, we'll talk about their music here in just a little bit, but I want to ask you, what is your process for finding these folks? And I know you don't have a problem reaching out to them either, but how do you find them?
I've been basically doing everything on Facebook. That's all I do. That's all I have is Facebook.
Wow.
What I do is check out their reels and their music. Then I'll reach out to them to make sure if they sing original country music and if they're independent artists. And once they tell me that, I ask them where they're from and if they have like a Spotify list, and I'll check out all their music on Spotify, and we'll go from there. And if I think it's really good, I give them your information and everybody else. So
that's awesome. Now, the first 2 we're going to play tonight are from up there in Canada, but you've even branched out now into finding people in the United States and everywhere else. So that's great, man.
My first artist in America actually was Mike Zadinsky. When I heard "Regrets of a Dreamer," I knew everybody had to hear that because I think we all have regrets in life, whether big or small, and I thought everybody could relate to that song.
Boy, isn't that the truth? You know, I love that song too. That's one of my favorites from him. And we had a great radio interview a few months ago, and he's just a great guy. And that's the thing too. You build these relationships not only because of the music and it's great, but when you get to really talk to these people, and I get that privilege, you know, and then of course talking to you as well. I knew you were a great person from the get go, and that's the win-win right there, man. Is you're a great human being too.
I really appreciate that, Tim. I really do.
You're welcome. Now, where did your love for country music come from? Did you grow up listening to some stuff on country music?
I grew up. That's all I've listened to as a kid. I always joke and say the first words out of my mouth were "I've got a tiger by the tail," the old Buck Owens song. But
there you go.
I mean, growing up, I would have to say my favorite singer would have been Ronnie Millsap up until about the age of 12.
Wow.
But it's kind of funny but it's kind of funny in a way when you think of a 12-year-old kid singing along to the radio to "Why Don't You Spend the Night?" But
yeah, man, I love.
That was my.
I talk
that was
about
my favorite song of his.
I love it. I talk about Smoky Mountain Rain all the time because of the piano licks in there, man. I love a piano in the world of country music too.
Yeah, but then George Jones recorded "You Stop Loving Her Today," and I was hooked from day one with that. I will always say that was the best country song of all time.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I tell artists about that. They play that song here in Branson at some of the shows that I've been to of Who's Going to Fill Their Shoes. And that's what these independent artists are doing. And they may not realize it. And yes, they're big shoes to fill, but they're the ones that he was actually singing about that are going to, you know, eventually play the Opry, the Wabash Cannonball, all that stuff.
Right. Definitely, yes.
Every time I ask an artist what's their dream gig, 99.9% of the time I hear the Grand Ole Opry. They want to be on that iconic stage.
Definitely. It would be a dream come true for most of them, yes.
Yep. Now, have you ever been to the United States and checked out some of the venues here or anything?
Actually, my wife and I went to Branson, Nashville, and Memphis for our honeymoon back in 2010.
Wow.
We were gone for 18 days. We were in Branson for 5 nights, 6 days, and it was amazing.
That's
Best
awesome.
trip we've ever had.
See, I did not know that.
Too bad we didn't know you then.
I
so
know,
we could've
right?
dropped in, but
I started this program 2 years later and been basing it out of Branson for quite a while. I was actually on another radio station, and I was the vice president of it for 3 years. It's called Music Road Radio. And that guy did a heating and air job on the side, and he was a great DJ too, and he still listens to my program. But he kind of wanted to step back and retire and get, you know, he's up there in Vermont, in Bennington, Vermont. They got some really bad winters like you do in Canada. So there was a great need for heating and air in his area, and he's the only guy after everybody else retired doing it. And so he wanted to step away from radio, and I just wasn't quite done yet. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start my own. And that's how KICR came about. The ICR stands for Indie Country Radio, and the K is for a radio station in the middle of the country here in the United States. Everybody on the East Coast starts with W, so I bought the digital rights to KICR.
very good, very good.
And here a while back, I think you were the one that turned me on to it. You Googled, you know, what's the #1 indie country radio station in the world, and it came out as me, and I did not know that. Now we're kind of promoting that, so.
That's good. That's good.
Yep. And, you know, it's a lot of work, just like the independent artist, to build a brand and to stay in that #1 status, man. I love keep doing these shows, and I sure been looking forward to this one.
Yeah, me too. I just want to give my mom's side of the family actually all played instruments. One played the guitar, one played the banjo, and one played the fiddle. Like all her uncles, they were all amazing at what they did, and I just wanted to give a shout out to them.
Wow.
And if it wasn't, like I say, what would I say? It's there was always going to be one big party whenever the Melancons got together.
Right? Man, that's awesome. Yeah. And so you grew up around music then, and, you know, it's been part of your life the whole time. Now, I did too, and when I was a young man, I wanted to be on the radio so bad. I'd tell this story. I used to talk into an empty Folgers coffee can to get a little bit of reverb in my voice. That was my microphone. You know, I wanted to be on the radio.
Later on, we'll tell you about my story, and I'm sure everybody will laugh about it. So.
Well, yep, okay. And, you know, and a lot of artists, you know, they grow up, they singing into a hairbrush, the girls, you know, in front of the bathroom mirror, that kind of thing. I've had one tell me she used to put her dolls on a staircase, and that was her audience, you know. And they're not scared. They just want to perform in front of folks. And a lot of these people are now, like you were talking about, and they work so hard at it. And if you can do full time and make a living doing what you love, you don't work a day in your life, do you?
That's true. That's true. But I'll go back to the radio. How I got actually interested into it. What I would do is record once a month the top 40 songs of that particular week on CFQM. And one of the reasons why I loved radio so much is the connections with the DJ, especially one guy from CFQM, John Richard, no relation, but he always connected with his audience, because every time he'd be on the air, you'd think that he was just talking to you, even though there was many people listening at the same time. And he was so funny too, because the Forrester Sisters came out with a song in 1985 called "I Fell in Love Again Last Night." So after the song comes on, he says, "I fell in love again last night. Either that or my pajamas were on fire."
That's awesome. Yep. You know, I play that one on my. I play that one on my classic.
On me for radio.
Yeah, I play that one on my classic country station that I got played around the clock 24/7. I love that song, and maybe that's a one-hit wonder for him. But boy, that's not a bad deal either. If, Sylvia with that song "Nobody," I'm actually friends with her on social media, and you know that song still, I love it. You know, it's just so well done. Now,
great singer.
Yep. Let me ask you too, and I ask this of the artist a lot of times. What gets you, the hook and the melody, you know, or the hook and the beat, or what, or the story that the lyrics tell, or what?
It's all in one. To me, I've always loved traditional country. That's what I enjoy the most. But once I hear the story behind the song and listen to the whole song, I'm thinking, you know, that's a great song and it should be heard. So that's what we did with Tracy.
Yeah, well, my goodness, and Ashley Westcott, the third one we're going to play tonight, that young lady makes that kind of music. You know, she's got the steel guitar and all of that, and then her voice even sounds traditional.
Oh, I could listen. She could sing to me all day long. I just love Ashley.
That's awesome. You know, your love for country music is kind of like nothing I've ever really seen, and I've been doing this for 14 years, and I love the music too. And, you know, when I get a song in my email from an artist that I've already played and taken on, I love that because I know it's going to be another good one.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just thinking, like, if mainstream country radio would give a chance to these independent artists, I mean, they would all be great, because I think mainstream country radio right now is so big right now, and I realize they want the younger people to listen, but I think that mainstream country radio has forgotten its roots and traditions, and I think it's so big right now that every country artist should be played on mainstream country radio.
I agree, you know, and they all were independent artists at one point. They didn't have a record label when they were starting out, and they just, you know, some of them, like Blake Shelton, I grew up, well, I didn't grow up, but I lived for 20 years down there in Ada, Oklahoma, where he's from, and he said, you know, I just got lucky in the music business. You know, there was a lot of people doing it, and, you know, he was right after that 90s country that got me into country radio came along. And it takes a little bit of that. It takes the right ears on something for it to hit. And that's why I do this show. They get to hear my voice, and we get to hear theirs, and it's a win-win.
It's a win-win all around, yes. Now, just like I say, mainstream country radio would give these artists a chance. It'd be a lot better when I think of somebody like Sean Carson singing Second Time Around. That song would have been a hit on mainstream radio.
Yeah, absolutely. And that guy is such a neat guy, too. I just did a second radio interview with him a couple of weeks ago, and you found him, and he's not from up there. He's in Nashville, so.
He's living in Tennessee now. That's right. Yeah, great singer.
And so yeah, his music is fantastic, and everybody you sent to me has been what I can say new country's best. Our tagline at the radio station that I've had for years, and I love to be able to say that behind a song, and we're definitely going to do it behind these three. Now, this young lady, Tracy Kennedy, this is an emotional song. It's super powerful. She lost her daughter Kaylee and a while back, and she wrote this song, You Never Said Goodbye, and that's the first one we're going to play tonight. Tell us about your experience with finding Tracy Kennedy.
Well, actually, last February I had foot fusion surgery, and 7 weeks later, I developed a rare blood clot and was in the hospital for like 12 days. But 2 days later, I was just scrolling Facebook, and You Never Said Goodbye just came right up.
Wow.
And so I listened to the song a few times and just messaged Tracy just saying, like, what a great song and what a great singer I thought she was. Never thinking I would get a response because I've been working in a grocery store for 36 years. I mean, I got nothing to do with the music business, but I got to tell you, Tim, when she did message me back, I thought I was going to fall off my chair because I didn't think she would, and break my, and have a cast on my other foot because I was so shocked by it. But then she told, like you say, she told me the story behind the song, and that's when I told her we need to get people to hear this song. So I started looking for stations all across Canada and America and beyond, and that's how we all started this journey. And without Tracy Kennedy, I wouldn't be having this interview. So she means so much to me, and I hope one day, even though she lives in Ontario and I live in New Brunswick, I hope one day I'll be able to meet this lady.
Oh, absolutely. I hope that too. I'd love to bring her to Branson.
To thank her.
Yep, absolutely. You know, and artists tell me that all the time, and you see it in a post. It doesn't cost anything to support an independent artist. When you like and share and push play on the song and actually listen to it like you do, that's what gets it all started. And them finding you has been a blessing for them because now they're getting played not only on my show, but I'm syndicated on about 12 others, so 13 total around the world. And we already know country music's universal. We're proving it right now because you're in New Brunswick and I'm in Branson, Missouri, in the middle of the country. And we made that connection about a little over a year ago. And man, we talk all the time.
Definitely, yeah. And it's been a great ride since day one. I tell you, Tim, and I like I say, I just can't thank you for enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, man, it's been a pleasure knowing you, and I look forward to working with you continuously, and even doing more and finding people. I mean, I've said this: there is somebody out there right now that's 8 or 9 years old that are honing their craft, and they're learning how to play and how to sing, and they're going to cut their first record. And if I stay in long enough, they're going to end up on this program, and I'll be interviewing them too.
There you go. Everybody has a dream.
Yep, it happened not too long ago with young Michael Schott, who's just 14 years old, and he started playing music when he was 10. That guy is playing in Las Vegas and a whole bunch of other places since he's got going. I mean, he's just taken off.
Wow.
So,
awesome.
Yep. And so Tracy Kennedy's fantastic as well. And we're going to play You Never Said Goodbye, and then we're going to come back and talk some more with Michael Richard with us tonight, the Director of New Artist Promotions for Canada on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
I'm sitting here, tears streaming down, and memories of you spinning round and round. There's a hole in my heart where you used to be, and every night I pray it was just a bad dream. The world keeps turning, but I'm standing still. That's why you never said goodbye. You never said goodbye.
Her name is Tracy Kennedy. That is called You Never Said Goodbye. And his name is Michael Richard with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. And he's the artist that, or the person that turned me on to that artist. She is fantastic. And, you know, that had to be a super tough song for Tracy to do and to finish. But, boy, the benefits of, you know, doing that have been amazing for her. She has gone on and performed a lot of places. And I just saw last weekend a great performance that she did, too.
It actually was the #1 song here in Canada for the Independent Country Charts last July.
Mm-hmm.
I was so happy for her. She deserved it.
Yep. You guys have your own countdown up there, the Canadian Indie Country Countdown. I play that on my radio station. And then my good friend with Hot Tracks Radio up there, he is taking a break currently and not doing anything right now. But Shane O'Neill, Shane Christopher O'Neill, he's a great radio personality as well. And I love his Hot Tracks top 10 or top 20 countdown. I think it is up there in Canada that he does too. So,
right.
That is awesome. Well, Tracy deserves it, man. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now,
can I talk about my little radio thing that I did though growing up?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of funny in a way, but like I said earlier, I would take the top 40 songs on CFQM, and then Monday to Friday, I'd come home from work at around 5 minutes to 4 and head straight downstairs and start playing music as if I was a DJ on CFQM doing the drive home show.
Wow.
And from 4 to 6 every day. And I mean, I knew I got on my mother's nerves every day doing it because I did it for like 3 or 4 years. But I didn't care. I just loved doing it. But I would always tell her, I'd say, I can't eat till after 6 o'clock because I was on the air. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Most of the time I would hear, shut that damn music off and get upstairs before your supper gets cold.
Right. Well, I tell you what, when you love what you're doing and you're passionate about it, you'll do it for free. And that's how this operation works too. So.
Definitely, yeah. That's another thing. Like, when I reach out to these independent artists, and that's the first thing they ask me, like, what's it going to cost me? I said, nothing. I'm just doing it because I think you're good and your music deserves to be heard. And we go from there. And then there are some artists that want to get paid for doing it. And I'm thinking, well, why? Because, like, why would you do that anyway? Because your music is getting played all over the world. I mean, this way you get new fans out of it. But,
right.
I mean, like I say, it's hard, but...
Well, you know, I'm all about the music, and I know you are too, and that's what we love, and that's what needs to be on the radio, regardless of, you know, the streaming. I know there's no money in that, and there's all kinds of other ways that the artists make money, and we want to help them as much as we can, and getting them in front of folks, you know, that's the main goal, if they want to do this for a living and really they're serious about it. But now we find a lot of them that have been doing it for a number of years. They're seasoned veterans, and that's the kind of music we're hearing, and we're like, where has this person been, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
And that's what we need to have people be hearing. They may not be on mainstream radio yet, but internet radio is the first step, and I really think this indie country music is going to take over one of these days, don't you, if it hasn't already?
I sure hope so, because these artists deserve to be heard, that's for sure.
Boy, that is the truth. How about this next guy, one of your favorites, and you've seen him in concert many, many times. His name's Terry Mellinson, and this song, Pack Your Bags. I know it's a favorite.
Yes, it sure is. He's been performing actually since the 90s, but I only found his music last year, and since then, I've gone to a show. Actually, I'm going to go see him again Saturday night. This will be my 7th time seeing him in a year, and he calls me a super fan, and I know I'm always going to hear this song when I see him because he knows how much I like it, and it's an amazing song, and it's the kind of song that makes you want to turn the volume up, and I love the steel guitar in this song. It's something you don't hear these days in country radio, and Terry Melanson will always be number one to me.
See, and that's the deal right there we just talked about. He's over a 30-year veteran in the world of country music. You found him a year ago, and you're like, wow, okay. And so, and Canada's got a great country music scene. I tell that all the time on the radio. They got some real talent up there where you're at, don't they?
Very much so. I found two artists actually from Quebec, and that's the last place thought I'd find country music. But when I found Terrence Hurt and Cheryl Nye, I knew they were both winners, and they're amazing singer and songwriters.
Yep, absolutely. This young lady for the third song we're going to play to kick off the top of the next hour, you found her, and she happens to be from Arizona. Our good friend Ashley Westcott. Come on in. I love this song too.
Yeah, and I found actually Sean and her the same day, and I knew that I tried to get them to record a duet together because I think their voices would blend so well together. I think they're both amazing singers and songwriters, and I'm still hoping that it'll happen. And I've been bugging Sean to actually come do tour here in New Brunswick, and we'll see how that goes for him. But they're both so amazing, and with all the artists that I found over the year, it was hard to choose just three, but like I said before, Ashley Westcott could sing to me all day long. I just love her voice, and especially this song. This is real traditional country music.
Oh, it absolutely is, and the folks are going to get to hear her. And that particular song now is going to play for the 16th time on this program. I love it quite a bit, too, can you tell?
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Now, you told me the day you found Ashley and Sean on the same day, it was like winning the lottery. And
It was. I just couldn't believe what I was listening to second time around, and come on in. I'm thinking, oh my God. Like I said before, if these people were on mainstream, they'd both be singers, great singers, and they'd both be superstars as far as I'm concerned, because they both made great music.
That grocery store that you work at might be like ours down here and sell those lottery tickets. So if you ever do win the lottery, man, we need to tour with these folks, right?
Definitely. That'd be one of the first things I do. I'd go see Sean and Ashley for sure.
There you go. We'll be roadies, and we'll put them on the radio. We'll be radio roadies.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Absolutely. Well, man, this has been a lot of fun having you on the program. Thanks for the time. And anything else you want to talk about before we say goodbye?
No, I guess that's it. Like I said, well, I'd like to take a time actually to say to all the independent artists to always believe in yourself and never give up your dream, because you're all just one song away from hearing it from the right person, and you could be a star just like that. You just have to believe in yourself and believe in your dreams, because my dream was to be a country music DJ, but that never happened for me. But whenever I find an artist and they get played on, whether it's your station or anybody else's station, I feel like I've become a part of radio, and that's good enough for me. And I want to thank every independent artist out there who I've helped over the last year, and just all the artists around, because you all make great music, and your music deserves to be heard.
There you go. You are the man. And I'll tell you this, you do thank them on a daily basis, and you tag those folks, and I see it almost daily too. And so that is the thanks that they deserve, and they love you as much as they love making their music, man, and you are the real deal. And thank you for doing what you do, and I hope to work with you a long, long time, man. Keep sending us the great artists, and we'll keep putting them out on the radio.
I really appreciate this time, Tim. You have no idea how much this meant to me. And like I say to all the artists over the past year who I've helped, thank you very much for your trust in your music, and it means a lot. And I want to give a shout out to my wife for 15 years, Michelle. I mean, I know for over the last year she's told me, like, I love country music too much, or she said I took this thing a little too seriously, because I'd be actually taking it as a real job and looking for all these artists up to 10 hours a day, reaching out to these artists. And at one point it was overwhelming, because I'd be getting all these messages from the artists, and I had up to 7 artists talking to them at one time, and it was unbelievable. But I just want to thank them all for all their support, and it really means a lot to me. And that's
See,
it.
you are in radio because you're having conversations like me. I'm talking to 7 to 10 at a time too, sometimes on a daily basis. So you're doing exactly what I do. That is awesome. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go pack your bags and come back to Branson? All right, we'll play Pack Your Bags, and then when you do get here, I'll say come on in with Ashley Westcott. Right?
I really appreciate your time, Tim, and thank you so much for this opportunity. It means more to me than you'll ever know, and to all the artists again, thank you so much for all you do.
You bet. Michael Richard, the Director of New Artist Promotions for Canada, right now live tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. This is Terry Melanson, and Ashley Westcott is coming up on this New Music Friday.
Girl, you really fooled me. Used me like a game. Playing with my heart, and then you blackened my name. Your late night office meetings were just a midnight flame. I found out what it's all about and heartaches that you bring. Pack your bags out my door. I don't want to see your face no more. 'Cause I got better days on down the line. Don't say a word, don't explain. I don't want to hear it all again. I'm leaving your faded memories far behind. Girl, you really set your trap. You had me in your spell with all your tricks and games and lies. Oh, darling, how I fell. I wonder how it feels to have the tables turned on you. And I found out what it's all about. It's your turn to be blue. Pack your bags out my door. I don't want to see your face no more. 'Cause I got better days on down the line. Don't say a word, don't explain. I don't want to hear it all again. I'm leaving your faded memories far behind. Pack your bags out my door. I don't want to see your face no more. 'Cause I got better days on down the line. Don't say a word, don't explain. I don't want to hear it all again. I'm leaving your faded memories far behind. I'm leaving your faded memories. I'm leaving your faded memories. I'm leaving your faded memories far behind.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
Do you think I don't know what you're feeling? Little secrets your eyes are revealing. You're not a man who likes walking the floor. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Call it love, call it fate, call it crazy. But what you see tonight ain't no lady. It's the other side you've never seen before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Gonna show you the way a woman loves a man, and baby I'm gonna love you like no one loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. I'm gonna love you like no one's loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. Oh, I'm gonna love you like no one's loved you before. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door. So come on in, turn out the light and close the door.
How about Ashley Westcott and a great tune called Come On In? And hopefully you guys are tuned into this interview that we just had. Michael Richard, the Director of New Artist Promotions from Canada, New Brunswick. And thank you, Michael, for being on the program tonight. I know we were looking forward to this one for a long time. I told him, I bet you'll download this program, won't you, tonight? And you guys can do it as well. You can download the interview after this live show is over in the Tim Kelly Show Interview Archives. You can find that tab at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Now, what we're going to do in hour number 3 is a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm going to dedicate this whole hour to artists that Michael has found. And so we're going to play all of those folks, except for one. I had a request for my girl, Allie Ray. We're going to play her in this hour as well. So we'll get that done. But let's get going. We're a little behind, and let's get right to hour number 3. Terrence Hart. He is from Canada. H-A-R-T. Terrence Hart Music. The song is called This Town on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I remember sometime many years ago, when the roads were quiet everywhere I'd go, when the fields stretched wide far as I could see, when the children were playing so peacefully. Seems like the sun's got a little brighter, feels like the water's got a bit more colder. Seems like the time passes way more faster, feels like I ain't getting any younger. This town keeps growing on me, I'm like where I wanna be. This town's like no other place, it puts a smile on my face. This town's like sweet love song, got my heart beating strong. Now the streets are filled, voices in the air, neon lights are shining, music everywhere. Still the old oak stands where it used to be, a reminder of all that it means to me. This town keeps growing on me, I'm right where I want to be. This town's like no other place, it puts a smile on my face. This town's like sweet love song, it got my heart beating strong. time has come, I'll be on my way. I still hear the laughter of the songs we'd play. There's a magic here nothing can replace. In my heart, this town always have a place. Seems like the sun's got a little brighter. Feels like the water's got a bit more colder. Seems like the time passes way more faster. Feels like I ain't getting any younger. This town keeps growing on me. I'm right where I wanna be. This town's like no other place. It puts a smile on my face. This town's like sweet love song. It got my heart beating strong. This town, this town.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Mission Road. Click their logo on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and visit their website at MissionRoadMusic.com.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Always dream of hitting the waiting home run. Living in a mansion, flying rockets round the sun. I'd make my mark, doing all the things that legends do. But that all changed the moment I met you. I may never walk in glory or be a hero in some story children tell. When they're handing out their prizes, they can hand them all to someone else. Be found in the halls of world renown, but that's okay. 'Cause I make loving you my greatest claim to fame. When I look in your eyes, I feel just like a king. When you're lying in my arms, I've got more than everything. But it don't bother me if history don't ever know. For you was the greatest story never told.
Thank you, Michael Richard, for finding Luke Gillet. Man, isn't that a great song? My greatest claim to fame. And Michael said if there was a song that he would have written for his wife, Michelle, it would have been that one right there. Man, and a great voice, too. You can check out Luke and I's radio interview in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. His first name, Luke, is just L-U-C. Type that in, and it should pop right up for you, and you can go check it out as well. It was great. Thank you for being on the program tonight because of Michael Richard. Holding on to Foolish Pride, this next young talented lady is Jessica McLaughlin that Michael found for me from Canada as well on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Another Friday night on the same old bar stool, drinking whiskey from the bottle till last call. We went our separate ways and hoping that tomorrow's a better day. It's all a part of making the right choices. It's all in that book I gave to you. Take a look inside, 'cause baby you're holding on to foolish pride. I'm hoping that someday you will find it. It's in your heart, I know. Wait and see. You can't make it on your own, so try to trust in God. You should take His advice from now on. It's all a part of making the right choices. It's all in that book I gave to you. Never be afraid to take a look inside, 'cause baby you're holding on to foolish pride. 'Cause baby you're holding on to foolish pride. To foolish pride.
He's Tim Kelly, turn it on every Friday all night long. Fresh tracks rolling down your way. Indie country all the way. The Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday, best new songs where the wild hearts play. Turn it up, let the good times stay. The Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday.
Tim Kelly's got your Friday sound. New indie country.
There you go again. You're telling me goodbye. But once again I find that I'm not sure why. We've been here before.
the hurt ain't no easier the second time around. Second time around, I should be used to losing you. Still I find that I'm no stronger for what you put me through. How do I move on when I let you bring me down? All the hurt ain't no easier the second time around. Letting go for good with nothing in our way. You're over him and back with me to stay. This time you were sure you had your feet on solid ground. Yet I'm hurting all over the second time around. Second time around, I should be used to losing you. Still I find I'm no stronger for what you put me through. How do I move on when I let you bring me down? All the hurt ain't no easier the second time around. Yeah, the hurt ain't no easier the second time around. We just did a great radio interview not too long ago for the second time around. He is our good friend Sean Carson. Sean is S-E-A-N. Sean Carson Country is where you can find him on social media. And we talked about Sean in the interview tonight with Michael Richard. And thank you, Michael, for finding this talent. Man, he's great. And now living in Tennessee. Sean Carson Country and second time around. Go check him out. He's fantastic. This next artist and I had a great radio interview that Michael found for me. And we did the interview about 4 weeks ago, right before she was getting ready to go inside the venue at the local in Nashville and perform for CMA Fest. The Fiddle Player Stays is the title of the song. It's Rebecca Snyder on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Last night I stole a fiddle player from a band of outlaws. I stole him for my song, and now we're on the run. Oh, but it was worth it for that moment on the stage when the music felt so right. And it wasn't just a band of outlaws rousing up the land. Mama, these were real outlaws in a country music band. And if you know the kind I'm saying, you better get yourself to pray. And when I tell you what transpired when it got my turn for play, well, there's a whiskey right on that bar down the dirt road not too far. And he wasn't doing nothing, drinking whiskey at the bar. I said, you got a fiddle, you can play. Fella, it's your lucky day. I play guitar. Word must have got out fast last night. I heard from several sources. And the outlaws want their fiddle player back, and they're sending out their forces. Oh, but a singer can't be picky about the bar she plays these days. I'm sending word back, I ain't scared. The fiddle player stays. 6 guns fast. And I seen the fellas frown when they laid their banjos down. Mama, I turned it upside down. When I tuned up my 6-string and he rousened up his bow, we hit a groove and he struck up some chords he knew I'd know. And the bar broke out in clapping and the magic started happening, and it sounded something like this. Got out fast last night. I heard from several sources. The outlaws want their fiddle player back, and they're sending out their forces. Oh, but a singer can't be picky about the bar she plays these days. I'm sending word back, I ain't scared. The fiddle player stays. The crossroads where I live, in a red brick house with my 3 kids, a night fiddling fugitive. He said they're calling it to kidnap him, and ma'am, God he might, but outlaws don't forgive. True, the outlaws, they used to it when they don't get their way, and they seemed a bit surprised about what I said that day. I ain't giving him back, oh no, he's mine now, by the way. You ought to just be happy that your banjo player stayed. Word must have got out fast last night. I heard from several sources. The outlaws want their fiddle player back, and they're sending out their forces. Oh, but a singer can't be picky about the bar she plays these days. I'm sending word back, I ain't scared. The fiddle player stays. Now there's fire on the mountain, and there's brimstone hit the hills, 'cause I kept that fiddle player against them outlaws' appeals, and I kept him for my songs. Mama wasn't wrong, 'cause it felt so right.
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's New Music Friday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best.
Pulled up deep in the woods where the pine trees lean. Tailgates down and we're set in the scene. Speakers blasting, cooler packed, mud on the tires, and we ain't looking back. Yeah, hands in the air when the beat drops loud. We turn it up when the sun goes down. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. It's back road parties where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, you ain't lived it yet. Bonfire crackling in the tailgate shade. Somebody jumped in the creek by mistake. Uncle Maddie's dancing with a boot in hand, and someone turned the dog bowl into a beer can. Yeah, hands in the air when the beat drops loud. We turn it up when the sun goes down. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. It's back road parties where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, the night's still young. We broke 3 chairs and the vibe's still strong. We raise it up like Friday night. Boots in the dirt and the fire's burning bright. Sing it loud, don't care who sees. This back road party's where we feel free. Shake the ground, let the good times hit. If you ain't sweating, you ain't lived it yet. Uncle Matty's still going, I'll bet.
Oh my goodness, we had the back road party on a Friday night. That is for sure. With my good friend Allie Ray, Layrahae, all one word. Go check her out. Give her a like and a follow on social media. And we're getting you ready for the 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a safe and happy 4th of July tomorrow. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be an epic one. 250 years celebrating America. 9 years of celebrating my grandson. We're going to have a great time this year. And you guys have a safe and happy 4th as well. Let's slow it down a little bit with a great ballad that my good friend Michael Richard turned me on to with a great artist by the name of Jason Price. I could listen to 24/6, 24/7 on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Most nights I sit here alone, my favorite stool, drinking straight Patron. It's better than being home alone, or so they tell me. A lady out for a little fun locked eyes with me, and I didn't run. She sat next to me and asked, so what's your story? And I told her, been in love till death did us part, and that just doesn't break your heart. It kills a piece. For that, there ain't no cure. She gave a girl and boy to me. I had a rich man's family, and I'd give every piece, everything I own, to have her back with me. So before you ask me for a dance, in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, there's a piece of her that lives in me, and that's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just the way it is, I could love you 24/6. So I rambled on. I must have talked through 7 songs about all the things we used to do when she was here. Like on Sundays we'd go for our walks after church to our favorite spot, and I still go there and pray. I feel her dancing around me. So before you ask me for a dance, in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, there's a piece of her that lives in me. It's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just the way it is, love you 24/6. I know she's not here, but there's times I swear where I can feel her right beside me. So before you ask me for a dance, in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, in me. That's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just the way it is, if you accept that just the way it is, I could love you 24/6. On the highway, yeah, it's sounding great. It's the Tim Kelly Show. New Music Friday, the best in new indie country coming your way. From small town bars to the big main stage glow. New Music Friday on the Tim Kelly Show.
Ain't much going on in this one church town. Everybody's nosing, everybody's business going down. We got a preacher who got ordained for $50 online. Everybody's a good Baptist at least half the time. But when the sun's shining, he knows half his congregation is gonna end up down by the river, tailgating. Trucks backed up, blankets spread out, Bluetooth speaker blaring, and we're passing the crown around. There's only so many weeks of summer, and we're working on a 10. Yeah, we all love Jesus, but I think he'd understand. We ain't skipping church, we're just changing our locations. Getting baptized in blue skies, they'll raising and tailgating. Couple boys got their eye on that preacher's daughter, but that girl's got a promise ring that her daddy bought her. But it ain't a small town without a little scandal, and she showed up Sunday morning, spun herself a handle, and shared it with half of her dad's congregation. And she was with us down by the river, tailgating. Trucks backed up, blankets spread out, Bluetooth speaker blaring, and we're passing the crown around. There's only so many weeks of summer, and we're working on a 10. Yeah, we all love Jesus, but I think he'd understand. We ain't skipping church, we're just changing our locations. Getting baptized in blue skies, they'll raising and tailgating. I know the pastor and the deacons are boarding on the pole, but I swear they will be back in that building by fall. But till then, we got our trucks backed up, blankets spread out, Bluetooth speaker blaring, and we're passing the crown around. There's only so many weeks of summer, and we're working on a 10. Yeah, we all love Jesus, but I think he'd understand. We ain't skipping church, we're just changing our locations. Getting baptized in blue skies, they'll raising and tailgating.
They are Moonshine Mollies. That's a great tune called Tailgating. Thank you, Michael Richard, for helping me find those folks. They are fantastic, sounding good on the radio tonight. And a little tailgating on a July 4th weekend isn't a bad deal either. And I'll tell you what, there are probably some folks doing it right now outside of Madison Square Garden, or trying to do it when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are getting married, probably tonight, maybe tomorrow, who knows? Nobody really knows, but lots of people there for that event. And thank you for being here for this event. Country Friday night, That is the title of this next song, and that's exactly what we got going on tonight with our good friend Alex Lee. Now, Alex Lee the other day drove 5 hours to go meet Michael at the grocery store, Sobeys, where he works. Let's do it right now. Country Friday night on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
The band is playing house. The country music play around. It really hits a spot. I worked hard all week long and I feel that I paid my due. Now it's time to treat myself to some down home country blues. And it's cool nights, warm women to turn my life around. Hitting all them honky tonks on the on side of town. Sawdust on the dance floor and the music is just right. Spending time with my favorite gal on a country Friday night. Flashing across the ballroom floor. The light dancing partners keep coming back for more. Two-stepping high heeling to the latest music craze. Everybody's having a ball in the smoky ballroom haze. Cool nights, warm women turn my life around. Hitting all them honky tonks on the on side of town. Sawdust on the dance floor and the music is just right. Spending time with my favorite gal on a country Friday night. Yeah, spending time with my favorite gal on a country Friday night.
Weekend ride, fresh tracks rolling in tonight. Turn it up, don't miss a song. This is where the new ones belong. It's the Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday. The best in indie country, every Friday all day. Crank up the future of the sounds you love on the Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday. Yeah, the Tim Kelly Show, New Music Friday.
I was out for some drinks on Friday night. Me and my girlfriend's feeling alright. Not looking for love or nothing like that. You walked in, and from the moment I saw you with your skin-tight jeans, your cowboy boots and your sheepish grin, I looked at my friends and said I'm in so much trouble. Oh, here comes trouble. A whole lot of trouble coming my way in this cowboy hat. Well, the road will be a long against looking like that. Here comes trouble. So I stumbled across the floor with my foolish pride and asked you to dance, and much to my surprise, you looked down at me with your boyish smile and said, well, no thanks. Couldn't help but think of what have I done. I made a fool of myself and wanting to run straight out of this place like the son of a gun and just hide. Oh, here comes trouble. A whole lot of trouble. Well, it's coming my way in this cowboy hat. Well, the road will be a long against looking like And thinking back to where how it all began, there's no stopping the love between a woman and a man, like the country song, a beer in your hand, and we were smiling, and no more trouble, just a whole lot of loving. Well, he's coming my way in his cowboy hat. Well, the road will be along, it's looking like that. Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble, a whole lot of trouble. Here comes trouble, a whole lot of trouble. Here comes trouble, a whole lot of trouble. Here comes.
What a great way to end the show with a great tune called Here Comes Trouble. Our friend Flo Durrell from Canada. And thank you, Michael Richard, for turning me on to her as well. She's fantastic. And I'm in my cowboy hat looking like something for the 4th of July. Thank you guys for joining on the program tonight. What a great night of music and the stories behind the songs. I want to thank Delbert F.D. Cluxton for joining me on the program tonight. Michael Richard, the Director of New Artist Promotions for Canada and the rest of the world, for being on the program, and you guys for joining me as well. Have a safe, happy 4th of July, and keep it country, all right, ladies and gentlemen. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on social media, and we will like you right back. Until next time, which will be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me on and turn it up. Let me make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of